What's up, y'all? This is your girl Latoyadenise, and I'm back with another video. And this topic is something that was one of my most highly requested videos that I've been getting feedback on all platforms of mine. So I just want to say to all my ladies out there, I thank y'all so much for the support. I thank y'all for engaging with the conversations of my videos, giving me your feedback. Is such an honor, and I am so thankful. And any information that I can have, I will definitely share with y'all. I love hearing other experiences and things like that. I'm trying to get more women to become comfortable and become more out of their shell to express their feelings of their experience or their journey of having fibroids or whatever the case has been. And I just thank you for my new subscribers. I thank you for my oldies that have been rocking with me from day one, even when I was, from the wigs, from the clothing hauls, from just motivation speaking. I do it all. Your girl do everything, okay? Your girl's versatile. So don't be surprised if you see me doing a video on something else, like a wig video and things like that, because I know y'all still love me doing a brand deal. So I'm still into that field as well. But this is something that is a very important topic that I want to share with y'all. I also took my notes because I want y'all to know how serious that I am with you guys on giving y'all some education, things that I know that I have researched and that I know is sufficient, So let's get into the video. Thank y'all. Okay, ladies, today is going to be 5 ways how to shrink your fibroids. And we're talking about from vitamins to juice to fruit to vegetables, some most natural remedies that you can take at home that is very affordable, that you can intake in your body and do this daily, and you will definitely see some results. And your fibroids will definitely shrink depending on your size now. And I make that clear in my video because sometimes if they are too big, like the size that I had, like grapefruits, or bigger, because they get bigger, remember, ladies, it takes some surgery. But if you have some that's small, or just even size of oranges, and just normal sizes, they will shrink. Trust me, they will definitely shrink, ladies. So let's get into the ways that can be shrink. Okay, ladies, let's get into number one. Number one, and this was a shocking to me because I did not know this, but we learn something every day, okay? So number one I picked was vitamin D. Vitamin D, and I wrote these in my notes because I want y'all ladies to know that I'm on my A game when I'm doing my researching, and I want to make sure that I'm giving you ladies the correct information, so therefore you can go back and do it yourself. Now, vitamin D is a great source for these fibroids, okay? And far as in researchers noted that the size of fibroids was sufficient reduced. So that means that they can shrink fibroids if you add this supplement into your daily meal every day. You can take vitamin D, okay? Because I take vitamin D. I take vitamin D, my pills every day. Vitamin D is good for source a lot of things. Actually, it keeps your teeth strong, make your bones and your teeth more stronger. It's good in your diet, and the number one thing that people must understand, when you taking vitamin D, make sure you take it with water. Water is the most important thing to take with vitamin D. So ladies, I just want to give y'all on that good source that vitamin D is one of the ones that soak up and also reduce those fibroids. So fibroids don't like vitamin D. We gonna know that, don't we? So number two is fruits and vegetables. You got flax seeds is one. You got garlic. You got onions. See, I knew garlic was good because, like, when I get weak, like, when I used to have my fibroids, I used to get so weak. I used to feel like my immune system was very weak. And it was just so much, you know, blood at the time I was losing from when my cycle on and stuff like that. And I just remember taking, like, cutting up. And I'm going to tell y'all another thing, too. Some of y'all don't know this. Get you some garlic and cut them up into smaller pieces. Put you enough in a Ziploc bag, like size like pills. You can cut up them in smaller doses and get you like a teaspoon and get you some fresh garlic, cut them up and put it on a spoon and put some honey on top of that. I'm telling y'all, if y'all take that and just take that down like a regular pill, do you understand that will boost your immune system up so strong? Baby, you will be around here running. Baby, you will have energy forever. And that's another good supplement. So I'm glad that that was one of the ones that I picked because I knew garlic is very, very good for anything. Okay, so fibroids don't like garlic. And it hates onions. Okay, so if you taking all this stuff in, you better believe that your fiber is gonna shrink. So non-gluten grains. Okay, eggs are really, it's a good source that helps shrink fibroids as well. And cold watered fish. So bake you some fish, salmon, bake you some of anything that's baked fish or anything into the protein family. It's a good intake when it's coming to these fibroids, okay? So that's number 2. So we all know that garlic and onions, baby, is the key. And I'm gonna tell you something. I didn't know that a long time ago, but I was doing it. So basically, it was working. But like I said, I had to have surgical, baby. My fibroids was big. So, but to my ladies that want to know, and I highly did this video for y'all because I know, and it was highly requested, I know that y'all wanted to know some ways of how to shrink your fibroids, because what we have to understand is everybody body different. I may can intake drink teas and it may not work for, it may work for me, but it may not work for you. So I want to give y'all different ways. So if one can't work for you, then the other one will, right? So let's do number 3. Number 3 would be green teas. And I know on one of my platforms, I think it was TikTok, I had a young lady that asked me some ways of how to shrink fibroids. And I was explaining to her that take you some green tea and detox your body. Sometimes you have to detox your body to get the excess of whatever toxin is inside of your body. Just say if you had ate steak, beef, and all of that. Sometimes it's just, sometimes seriously, y'all, detoxing is the most number one thing to just remove any excess of bacteria or anything that you ate that was no good, you know, could also increase those fibroids as well. Detox. And then you can do your green tea to soothe your body after from the detoxing, okay? So green teas is really good. You can do a green tea with apple cider vinegar. You can pour like a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. That is good. Yes. So I'm not saying intake a lot of apple cider vinegar in your tea, but just make sure you do 1 teaspoon at least every other day. Not every day, because it is a very strong benefit. That's something you don't want to intake every single day. So remember that. So ladies, let's get into number 4, y'all. This is my favorite one right here. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Okay, so number 4 is that's good that would help your fibroid shrink. Raspberries, cranberries, blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, anything berries. Okay, it is such a great source to intake, even if you don't want to just take it as in like eating it as your fruit. If you want to puree, and if to a lot of people out there don't know what puree is, it's a blending, something that's blended and like into like a smoothie type. Like, so with me, I do both. I intake fruits and I also intake it in a smoothie. Like, I go to Walmart and I get one of those out of those frozen departments, and I just get me a big bag of everything that's berries, from the strawberries to blackberries, everything that's come together. And what I do is, just to give y'all like an ingredient that y'all can do at home maybe, I get everything in one bag. I put it in my blender, and I instead of using regular milk, I use oat milk. I use vanilla oat milk. It's really, really good, y'all. And that's another good source to add into like smoothies and stuff. And I'll put it in there. I'll put like a half a cup, and then I'll put it in there. And then sometimes I add like a little bit of oatmeal, like the oats. I just put the raw oats in there, and then I just blend it. But now how I drink it, I just use the fruit in the milk, and the milk give it a little sweeter taste, not too sweet, but just give it some kind of taste. And baby, I blend it. My drink be looking all purple and pink, and it be so good, and it tastes like a milkshake. I'm telling y'all, it is so good to intake. And then you have all those seeds from the berries, right? And sometimes they get in your teeth, but what I do now, I just swallow it, because it's gonna go down anyways. And when I tell y'all, when I drink that in the morning, I be so full. And then I probably don't eat lunch. I skip lunch, and then I eat dinner. So I'm telling y'all, those are some good ones. Berries, make sure y'all intake berries. I don't hear that enough when I look at different videos of people talking about fibroids. I don't even think I ever heard that. So berries, all berries put together, is a great source, ladies. So try that out and thank me later. Okay, ladies, number 5. And this one I have not heard neither, but I knew that this shrink fibroids. And when I'm done with number 5, I want to kind of share a little bit and kind of talk about fibroids just a little bit, on why these things are so important. Y'all gonna see. Okay, so number 5, ladies, is beet juice. It's some fresh beets, and get you some beet juice, even if you don't blend it yourself. But even if you get it in a jar, always get your juices. If you're gonna go to the grocery store like Publix or Walmart or places like that, always make sure you get your juice in a jar, because it's better, and it be the real organic juice. Okay, even if you don't want to put it in the refrigerator or sit it out, anything in a jar holds longer life to it, versus then you getting it in a gallon or one of those plastic containers and stuff, like the Minute Maid and stuff like that. So I recommend beet juice. Beets are very highly requested for fibroids. Okay, and I wrote some notes down that I'm gonna share with y'all, that a little note that I put in here that I want to let you ladies know. It's a fresh beet juice with 1 teaspoon of aloe vera. Okay, so aloe vera is really, it's a great benefit as well to add into your juice. Just researching is that fibroids don't like clean food. Okay, so anything that's clean, it runs. It loves to soak up the unnecessary things that we put into our body. It loves to soak up confined sugars. It loves to soak up sweets and soda pops and greasy stuff. Like, it gets bigger. Like, it lives off the unnecessary things that we don't need to intake, versus the clean things to intake. So when you start putting clean things in your body and removing the toxins out of the body, those fibroids begin to shrink. They don't know how to handle that clean food, that clean benefits, them garlics. Some garlics eat it up. The garlic eat it up. It eats it up. It eats around it, and it can't handle that. So these are some major facts that you can research yourself, ladies, and just educate yourself as well on this, because this is so important, about fibroids. And I just wanted to just share this with Yes, the support has been very real, and I am just so honored and thankful. And y'all run me up, y'all run me up, get me to 500. Y'all know that is a goal for me. Y'all know that's something that I pressure a lot in my videos. I'm giving y'all the information. I'm giving, and this is very informational. And I'm just, trying to get to 500. I'm trying to even get to 1,000. So get your girl there. I do comment back. Make sure you comment, like, and share. I need y'all to share this video. I need y'all to help me. I can put the information out, but I need y'all to help me spread this word around the world, because that's my goal. I want to help a lot of women. That's something that I'm great at, of my experience. I want to help save lives if I can. So I need y'all, men, women, I need y'all to share this video, that it can touch and get around, because the more shares, the more that people will engage, and the more that people will open up and conversate and engage into the conversations and share their feedbacks. Don't be embarrassed, ladies. Please drop your feedback in the comments, and I will respond back. Okay, I definitely will respond back. Make sure y'all have on y'all notification bell, so every time I post a video, y'all will be alert that Latoya Denise is on the scene, and click in, and make sure y'all watch my video all the way to the end. I greatly appreciate that as well. I love you all, and like I said, I will be back with another video, and God bless you all. Stay encouraged.